Okay, so what we were discussing, like we have seen profile creation, we have seen okay permission set creation and their assignment, and now we are going to role, because okay we want to just set record level access. If I want to just set record level access, we have to go with the role based. Okay, so either like row based or groups, like public groups we can create, or okay queues like we can create, so that okay multiple users can access that record, okay records. But right now, okay, like if you can see in the system, all records like which are created by system administrator, all users are able to see. But this is not ideally should be done. So ideally, like what should be happening? Only the records, okay, which created by themselves, they only have to see their records, right? But all other records were also able to see within the system. Okay, we have to control that. So this is not the ideal way. So for that, okay, either from roles we can control. So roles are simply okay as like profiles only. Roles are okay how these users like access those okay type of information as a hierarchy based. Hierarchy means like top and bottom. Okay, so top and bottom. If you go to like organization, so if you can see like CEO, right? So he is the like the major person, okay, who actually established a company, and then we will have like okay uh, the downlines, okay, managers, okay, and the downlines will have like okay some sort of like any like okay sales manager or marketing manager, and then okay so representatives like sales representative or marketing representative. So likewise, okay, and if we go to like developers, like we have solution architect, and below solution architect, okay, we'll have business analyst, and then below business analyst, like we'll have something called developers, developer 1, 2, 3. So these developer 1, 2, 3, which are on the same level. Okay, so and within the developer, okay, one, so they can have like you can just deal with like multiple junior developers or okay quality engineers. So they can have like okay multiple like in the same level or at different levels, from top to bottom or in the same level. So this is how okay hierarchy will work within the organization. Okay, so likewise, we can just set some sort of roles for the specific user, so that okay, if I just set role, so let's consider okay, I have something a role, so which is a CEO. So if I set CEO as a role to my user, what will happen? So he is on the top. He is on the top. Okay, so that he can able to see the entire okay organization's information. If I just put okay my user with something called manager, only okay so this user can see the downlines information, managers information, and the downlines information, like okay sales rep information, okay, or like developers or junior developers. Okay, so those like who are below to his role, he can able to see their information as well as his information, but he can't access the information of CEO or CFO or okay so top level people, so he can't even access. But CEO is almost like top level, so he can access the entire information from the organization. Okay, so that is how like we can control the data using these roles also. We will quickly see okay how we can create a role and how we can assign okay that role to a specific user. Okay, so that and later we can also see okay how it is behaving. Okay, right? So and simply okay in a simple manner, like if you can see profiles are something like this, okay, circles. Okay, so we can just create one profile. So like okay so we can just create a system admin profile. So this considered complete big circle. System admin, you can deal with like sales, marketing, service, okay, and HR management. So but if I have like something only a business, specific business to HR, this is one profile. So we'll create for HR management profile, and we can also create like marketing profile like this. Okay, so we can just set multiple profiles, and we can also create permission set. Permission set also like circles. I can create one more additional permission set. This is additional permission sets. Let's consider for this profile. I can create okay one more permission set. I can assign additional permissions to this profile or set of users, right? So this is something profile level. It will works like this, but role is something which will work in an organization mode. Let's consider this is a CEO. So this is on top, and okay so below this we can have like multiple okay so sub users, sub roles, and okay so for each role we'll have one user. Let's consider he is a okay, CFO and CFO 1, 2, 3, and then okay so we have like something manager. So down the line CFO 1, so you can deal with like multiple managers within the organization. or it can be something, okay, region wise managers as well. So let's consider, okay, South America region managers, North America region managers he will deal. Okay, so and West America or other regions like he will be dealing like this. So there can be like multiple organization. We can have like 500, 600,000 users, right, for a single organization. So that we can control through roles. Okay, so this is how it will work. Like profiles is something, okay, which will be specific to support our marketing, sales, system admin. Likewise, we can create profiles. But roles are something, okay, so we can just set that user as a role based, so that, okay, you can access the downlines information as well. So downlines, okay, if I set my user as like VP of sales, then okay, so this VP of sales can access like sales manager West, sales manager Central, sales manager East. Okay, if he is having like 10 records access, if he is having like 15 records access, if he is having like 20 records access, all 10, okay, so 20, 30, 45 records access he will be able to see, and his own records as well. Okay, total 50 or 60 records access he can able to see. So that is how, okay, we will set roles within the organization, and we can assign that role to a specific user. Okay, you can also see this. Okay, you can just take a screenshot and you can just identify what is the difference between like profile and role. You can just take a screenshot and just, okay, analyze what I want to try to say. Okay, so now quickly just go take a screenshot quickly. Now let's quickly, okay, go to our organization. Okay, so this system administrator I'm going through. Go to setup, and now we will create a role. Why we are creating a role? So we want to set, okay, this user as a specific role, so that below downline users information also he can access. Either like from user we can set, or directly you can just, okay, go with roles. Under like manage users, like you can see roles. There will be something like three types of roles you can see here. Okay, so basically territory managed, like territory means, okay, this is how it will be. Okay, executive staff, and then territory wise. If you just click, okay, product based sample, so almost like all are similar, only the terminology will be different. Okay, so all are like same only. If you just go with like company size based, so this is something like you will get. Okay, I'm just going with like territory based sample. Okay, and you can just go with like setup roles. If you just click like this, okay, we can just see the first initial, okay, role which we come up with, the actual user, okay, system administrator user. So this is the first role. Okay, you can add like one more role here, or you can see like CEO. That means, okay, eTechnos, which is a system administrator, which is a super user, we said, right, like this eTechnos, okay, user, which is a super user, which is having like system administrator permission, which is also having like view and modifier access for all object level, so that, okay, you can access entire system information and all system permissions he will be having. So that is why he is on the top first. Okay, and next comes to CEO. Okay, so CEO, we can just put one more user. This is one role which we created. You can just, okay, see this, right, like assign. Okay, CEO is available, but okay, this CEO, there is no user, I guess. Okay, you just need to go with any user. You can assign, okay, one user, or set up, you can just mention all. Okay, these are all users. You can also go with roles or something. So if you have like public groups, okay, we'll create some groups. Okay, so that like we can get those public groups also. We can just assign to a set of users. Okay, but right now, so we are just focusing for a user, right? So SVRK user, if I put like CEO, what will happen? So he is on the top, below like CFO, COO, SVP, okay, SVP human resource, like SVP sales and marketing, all these users which will be under this like CEO. So what will happen with this? Okay, when we just put something, any record which I created from this level, let's say, okay, I have a user, human resource user. Okay, so for this user, let's take, he created 10 records. These 10 records information you can also able to see if he is like CEO. But mostly, okay, this SVRK user, okay, we will be giving something like SVP sales marketing, so that only he can create only this information and he can just see below downlines information, but he can't access this SVP human resource. These are all okay. Subordinates, we can say subordinates means like on the same level. If they are in like same level, so we call it as like subordinates. If they are like different levels, okay, so we call it as like hierarchy levels, okay, top and bottom. So SVRK user, right now I don't want to give like CEO, and I can just specify some other like, okay, SCVP something. We can just assign anywhere like, okay, either like CFO level, CEO, okay. And there is something like add role here, right? So we can also create some sort of, okay, custom role. With this, like what will happen, so SVP human resource, which is something a manager level, and within this like manager level, so I can just create one more role, so that, okay, whatever role which I'll be creating under this, okay, human resource, he will be considered that as a like subordinate, okay. So he is like below to this human resource. What and all, okay, access which he will be having, all access he will also have, okay. So he will control from this like role, okay. So that is how like we can create one more role at any level we can create. So let's quickly create one role, any new role under this like SCP customer support human resource. Let me just create, okay, under this like sales marketing roles. So this is a new role, okay. So sales South America role we are creating, okay. So this role reports to this, okay. It is mentioned here like reports to, that means for this role, so he is the manager simply, okay. So whatever like he is having access, the user, okay, who is having access to this role, so he has to, okay, report to this, like he will be the manager, so he can also see that information. We can also change this at any time. We can also change at any time, but right now, okay, I'm going with like sales and marketing and just save this, okay. So we have created one role now, okay. We have not assigned that role to a specific users, okay. Now you can just create a new user or assign users to this role. We already have users, right? Like, okay, uh, users, and we have like all users. Click on all users. You can see all users. Now SVRKA, I want to assign this as a this user. Okay, you have selected this, right? So you see, okay, see sales region. This is already selected. For this, okay, for this role, we are assigning one user. He is under SVP sales and marketing. Okay, so he's not under like SCP human resources because he can't see any information, or he can't, this SVP human resource can't access the sales SA region because he is under SVP sales and marketing. Okay, only this manager can see this information, okay. And but this SCP human resource can't access the information which is provided or created by the sales SA region role. Okay, SVRK, which is one user. Okay, now this SVRK user, where we have given access, one is at profile level, one is read only, and this SVRK user also, which is under like permission sets, this additional PS2 SE users. Now, okay, so this SEA user, he is also connected with. Now, okay, so we have something called role as well. Okay, so he is connected with the role. So what is the role? Sales SEA region. Okay, so till this level, he can only access like schema level, but okay, with this role, he can also access, okay, he can also control the data. So now, okay, SVRK is, okay, a member of this role as well. Okay, so if you just go to like SVRKA user, user details. So we can see, okay, this role also. Previously we can only see like Salesforce user license and profile, but now we can also see sales SC region for this user. Okay, so this user is now connected with role as well as profile. So he can access like, okay, schema level access, and now he can also access record level access. Okay, we can just control record level access as well, right? So he is also having two permission set which we created just now. Today we have created and we have assigned that permission set as well. Means, okay, this user having like multiple additional, okay, so features he can access throughout the system. Okay, so now we have created one role, and now see, okay, how we'll use this role as well. But right now everything is public. Okay, all can see the data. Okay, so even like if I just put roles which is not any difference to the user, because always, okay, even now also without role also he is able to see all the information, right? So first we have to control that. So then, okay, you can identify what is the exact, okay, behavior of roles. But right now we cannot identify because he is able to see entire data. First we have to control that. Okay, so how we will control that? So the first record level access controlling, which will start from organization wide defaults. Okay, OWD. So anyways, okay, we have created a role, we have assigned, okay, that role to a specific user, so that, okay, from now this user will be acting as a role based, okay, user, we could say. Now, okay, so I want to just control some set of data. How we can control? Okay, so through this, like all OWD, this enter. Okay, so which will be comes under same, okay, record level access. So the initial step, okay, it will start with like OWD. We call this like, okay, OWD. So if this OWD, with this OWD, like what we will be doing, we will be restricting, okay, record level access. We are just, okay, almost restricting all level of access for the records. Okay, so if it is public, it can have like public or private. So if it is a public, everyone can access this. Okay, so if it is a public, everyone can access. We can just put private also. So private means only the use, okay, owners can able to see that information. Okay, so right now which is public, so that everyone can access. But if we set this to private, OWD level as private, then, okay, so if the records, okay, let's take I created as a system administrator 5 records, only those 5 records, only system administrator can see those 5 records. Okay, if the other user, let's consider SVRK, he logged in, he created one record, right? He created one payment record just now. So only that, okay, payment record we can able to see. We can't access the other information. Okay, how we can just, okay, navigate that? So let's quickly, okay, check that. Okay, what is the information, whether it is a public or private. So navigate, how we'll go? Okay, go to setup, and okay, so we should not go with like OWD or something. We have to go with like sharing settings. So under sharing settings, you can find this OWD, organization wide defaults. Okay, there we can set like either public or private, and one more thing, like role hierarchy also. If you set like role hierarchy, so now the actual, okay, so role which we created, so which will be applicable as a VP of sales we have created, right? So that will be applicable. Okay, till then, so we can't see the difference. Okay, now what I'll be doing, I'll be going to system administrator and go to setup, and okay, so search for sharing settings. So under this like sharing settings, so you can see like all objects, or okay, you can individually also you can check. Okay, right now it is with all objects, and this is one thing, OWD we are talking about, default sharing settings, that is OWD. By default, what should be done? So that is controlled at organization wide defaults. Okay, let's take a simple example. I have a payments object. I have a payments object, right? So payment custom object. So this payment, okay, so which is controlled by parent, maybe, okay, when we get this like controlled by parent means if it is having like master detail relationship, then we can say this like, okay, controlled by parent. So payment, okay, which is connected with the master detail. I think, okay, something patient IDs, okay, with this patient. So this payment which is connected with patient info as a master detail. So that is why, okay, what and all patient info can see, can, okay, read, that will be controlled, okay, by that parent again. So this payment can also see the same information. No need to again, okay, so modify the changes at payment level, because which is already controlled as a master detail. So this is child, this is parent. So what and all options available to this, okay, so that will be applicable to the child as well. If we have like master detail, we have already discussed what is master detail, and there like we have seen, okay, one pointer for the master detail. So it will control the okay, record level access as well, something, okay. So the parent controls the record ownership of child records, right? So this we have discussed. So because, okay, if we have just put this like master detail relationship, if you have that, okay, master detail relationship, it will control that, okay. So we have to just define at parent level only. So if you can see here, like, okay, patient info, which is public read or write, right? So public read write. So that means, okay, everyone can access this. But I ideally I want only owners can see this. Okay, other people cannot see this. So for that, like what I didn't need to do. Okay, first default internal access is public, so that, okay, everyone can access. Default external access as well. Okay, so right now for some few of them like it is private, but okay, our goal is like something for the payments. Payments I want to set private first thing. Okay. So you can't see like payment also, because, okay, which is controlled by parent. So this I want to just put private. Sorry. What and all options available here? Like one is private, one is public read only, one is public read write. If I put like public read only, okay, all users can access that, but okay, only thing is like they can't even edit or something. Okay, so they can just only see all the records. Okay, we are talking about records only from now. All the records, okay, which we created, data, all data, okay, they can access if it is a public read only, but they can't edit it. But if we have something like read write, so if you have something like, okay, read write, so that everyone can access this okay, patient info. Okay, the second option is like they can also like edit something. Okay, so if you have like put read write, if it is a private, then no one can access, only the record owner. So who created the data, only that person can access this information. Okay, the others like even they can't even read it also. Okay, so
I have a doubt. So let us say we set it a public read, right? So how other user will access it?
yeah,
So I mean process wise.
Process means like, yeah. So this is a default actually. Default record level sharing that we'll be controlling through OWD, org wide default. Org wide default means like, okay, entire org which will be controlled based on this simple selection. Okay, so if it is a public,
so within the organization,
yeah, within the organization,
public in the sense within the organization, it is not over the internet.
No, not at internet. Only organization, only at this like eTechnos dev, this org level. So for this org level, so who and all, okay, logs in with this, okay, eTechnos dev ed.my.salesforce.com or login.salesforce.com with the same organization if they are using, they can, okay, see entire information like, okay, so let's for this record level means for this object level. So it can be different for the different object. So let's consider doctor. If it is like private, okay, so only the owners can see that information. The rest, okay, other people can't even see, even access also. Okay, so are you asking the same question? Means like how it is working, that is what you are asking, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so if it is like private, then only, okay, something, okay, we'll have something called sharing option. Okay, but if it is a public, no need to share it, right? Like public means everyone can access it, no need to, okay, control it. But usually like what will happen, so we will put private only, because only the owners can access, and we will set something called like some users, they can, okay, they can only just access that information.
Okay, got it.
Likewise, we can just put private. One second. Sorry, someone came. Yeah, what I want to try to say is like, okay, if it is a public, everyone can access, simple. If it is a private, only those owners can access that information, okay, at object level, for each object. So I want to just, okay, save this information. Doctor, I have put like, what are more sharing operations? Okay. So what we have done, patient info. We have modified it, right? Patient info private and doctor private. And is there any other like? Okay, and one more thing, like here is something, okay, you can have like something, okay, so checkbox here, right? So this checkbox actually for the role hierarchy, which we created just now, right? Roles, grant access using hierarchies. If we have, okay, enable like for all standard objects, which is enabled, but for custom, we have to enable it. Okay, what it will do? So grant access using hierarchies means like we have just created one role, right? So one role, okay, so let's consider. So we have created like VP of sales. Okay, so it will applicable when we just enable this. Okay, so grant access using hierarchies means only the managers can also able to see the below, okay, records as well. So let's consider, okay, the user like which we are logging. So he is a manager. Then okay, can able to see the below levels records as well. As we discussed, right, like 60 records you can see as a manager from the below level, okay, representatives as well. So likewise, if we disable this, he will only see his records. Okay, he can't even like access the below levels access, record level access as well. He can't even control that. So he can only see his records. But if it is enabled, so you can see the downlines information as well. So that we can control here at OW level. And second, so at object level also we can control. So I want to just put this as a private. Save this one more time. Yeah, now we can see, okay, it is a private and which is also private. And okay, this role hierarchy also we have set so that, okay, the below levels, let's consider I have created multiple users as a downline to the sales VP sales. So okay, those users information also they can access. But if it is a private thing, what will happen? So this payment now, which is controlled by parent, so which is also private, okay, controlled by parent means we cannot even set this because this is, which is a master detail. So what and all permission which is available for this patient info, that will be applicable to payment also. Now, okay, quickly go to our user, internal user, SVRK user. We have access to payments, right? Now just, okay, refresh this. Now, okay, so refresh this. So now you can see, if you just go to, okay, all. So how many records you can see? Previously, how many you can see? Entire organization information you can see, right? Now just see how many records you can see. 0 records. Why? Because, okay, at organization level, so we have said that, okay, so as a private, right? So previously it was public, so that, okay, everyone can access, okay. Even like if I create a new user, even that user also can access that information, whether I created today or tomorrow, okay, or maybe 1 year. So all users within the organizations can able to see if it is a public, OWD as a public. But if it is a private, no one can access that record. Only the user owner can access that record. Okay. So who is the owner? System administrator as now. Okay, he is the owner. Okay. So we have created a lot more, okay, payments by the system administrator. Now you can see all the, okay, records he can access, and he can just go individual detail record as well. Okay. So and if we just go with all. So you can see all records because he is the owner. Okay, for all of these records, he is the owner. But let's consider, okay, so if he is created only like 5 records, only those 5 records he can able to see. We can't see all the information because it is set to private, right? Is it clear? So now quickly, okay, let me just create a new payment from this user. So previously, like, did you observe like one thing? So we can able to access, if I just select, okay, I can able to access something. Okay, I can just set, okay, create, select it, right? But right now, I can't even do that because, so this user, he may having only access to payments, but he is not having access to parent level. Okay, we have already seen, right, like, okay, which will be controlled by parent also. This information which is controlled by parent, patient info. If I don't have access to the patient info, so I can't even, okay, so create the payments as well. So simply, okay, even we cannot create a payments. If you want to just give additional access to any other, what we need to do, we have to go to permission set. Permission set, quickly go to permission set. The permission set which we created is like something SCA users, right? So this additional PS to SCA users. This is the permission set which we created, and here like add something like object settings. Go to object settings, give access to other like doctor, give access to doctors. Edit this. Tab level access I want to give, otherwise like we cannot create data. One second, network is very low. Provide, okay, tab level access like available and visible, and then okay, so give this like all, okay, so create, read, edit. So don't give, okay, delete option, only view. And let me just give this, okay, edit as well, so that you can just create some set of data as well. Save this. Okay, so this is for doctor. Likewise, okay, I can just go with one more object. Let's quickly go with, okay, one more object. Patient, right? Patient info. Doctor, patient info. So which is having like read access. Let me just give a tab level access because we don't have like tab level access to this permission set, and enable that. And okay, so we have something like, okay, for this like something like record types. Okay, give this like record type access also, otherwise user cannot create this data. You already know what is record type. Okay, I'm giving all type of, okay, access to this fields. Okay, these are like formula fields. Say, okay, what I'm doing, like I'm just giving access to all custom objects like which we have created, so that, okay, that user can see that, okay, you can just create some sort of data. Right now you can see these permissions, doctors, patient info, payments, which we have given access from permission set level. Okay, so we have created a permission set and we have given access to these tabs, objects, okay, fields from permission set, not profile. From permission set we have given access. Now quickly, okay, create one doctor. So first, okay, go to object OWD sharing settings, and for the doctors, check like what and all permission which is having. Control F, doctors, OWD. What is the OWD for the doctor? So which is private. So that means only those, okay, users like who created doctors can able to see this. Okay, if you just go select, okay, no, you can't even see this user, SVRK user, he can't even see any record because like we have set OWD as a private. if OWD as a private, so this user, he cannot even see, okay, unless he is the owner. Okay, so now what we will be doing, we will create one doctor record with this user. Doctor name, let's give SV or K. Okay, so just to understand, doctor designation, and doctor number, doctor designation, specialization is something there format. We have to modify this like doctor experience, 4 years. In time, out time, okay, so doctor phone, all like we can just create. Just okay, save this record. So now who is the owner? So for this, like okay, SVRK, right? So this is the owner. And okay, so last modified this. And what is the record name is like something SVRK doctor. Okay. Now I can also share this record individually by